Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Art and welcome back. It's been a rough couple days. Fun. Still on vacation. It's fun. A couple days, but I'm kind of tired right now. I wonder what you guys thought about the debate the other day from the VP candidates, Pence and Kamala Harris, or Kamala Harris, whatever. I didn't watch it. To me, watching the debates is kind of like watching paint dry. The reason why is like this: I'm a registered Democrat, which means I'm liberal. Even though I might not like certain things about Biden does, but I do believe that Biden is the better choice, in my opinion. Some other people, three people that I know, are diehard Trump fans, and they think that Trump is the best way to go. Okay, we all have our differences of opinions, and that's fine. For me, I'm going to vote Democrat. My friends going to vote Republican. Some of my friends going to vote Republican, and we're set. So the debates are only for people who have no clue who they're going to vote for. There's an undecided vote. That's why I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, I've heard that some sources said Camilla won, some sources said Pence won. The biggest winner was the fly on Pence's head. I guess. Well, oh well. This is not a political post today, but the thing is, you always should think about the politics of the situation in America. If you live in America, if you're in a different country, think about the politics in your country, because sometimes, even though what they do up there, it can affect your everyday life. For example, I have no example, but anyway, this is not a political rant. I just want to say some stuff about it, and that was it. Today I've been doing some cleaning around the house. One person was interested in buying my Jimmy. I told him the most I'll charge him was like $500. Like, he said he's going to come back. He's going to try to come back with a battery to see if it starts up and runs before he decides if he wants to buy it. I mean, at most I'll probably. Here's the thing. I might even take $200. If he says $200, fine. He got it. I mean, he's going to put some work into it, but it's a decent car for whatever it is, and that's that. So, like I said, I don't know, but anyway. So, hopefully he's showing up. Hopefully he's going to show up again today. Hopefully he will, but I kind of doubt that he will show up today. But anyway, today is not about that. Today is about one of the things I did. I have a little series called Stanker Bank, which I did that the other day, and I showed you some comic books that I bought recently. And those are hot fire comic books. And plus, when I show my other friends some of those books, they're like, "Ooh, shit, that's awesome." But anyway, one series is whenever it's a new comic. When I buy new comics, I show you what I buy, and then later on, after I read it, I tell you all about the book, whether I like it or not. All right. So the first book today is Spawn 310. As you see, this is the Gunslinger Spawn. I bought there was another one with a ninja Spawn on it, and so I had to buy that one. This still, like it says, it's a world-breaking comic book. 310 issues. Independent, right? So that means Marvel. This is not a Marvel DC issue. This is like an independent issue. Because Detective Comics just hit 1,027, so naturally that's not the case. So you don't have to worry about that. The story is slowing down in this a little bit. It's about the guy Al Simmons. He returns at Spawn, takes out the devil, and the devil's leading the world, like basically doing stuff in the world, kind of shit. This is a gunslinger, which is another Spawn. And the thing is that is still $2.99. Well, every other book is like $3.99 to $4.99, or maybe 5 or 6, 7. Who knows? I might keep this. I might keep reading this for about another 5 or 6 issues, because there's a new storyline coming up, and I'll probably. So what happens after that storyline? I might get it, but other than that, if you like a lot of wordiness, a lot of backstory upon the story, then you might want to read this. The second one is Spiderman Noir, number 4. At first, in my opinion, this was a very good series coming up. This is a limited series. It started off very good, very strong. Had a great Indiana Jones vibe. Now it's kind of a little bit more Indiana Jones vibe. So I got, this one kind of let me down a little bit, because the first 3 was really cool. This one is like, okay, to the big climax of the big show. So which means that I think I got 2 more issues of this. And of course, there's a Chadwick Boseman Rest in Power series. Oh, by the way, one of the reasons why I'm keeping Spawn for a little bit, because the next Spawn issue is a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. So, doing the Wakanda thing. So, that's a variant cover. So, I ordered that. Next is Bounty Hunters number 5. I'm liking this. The story is really interesting. Basically, years ago, Boba Fett and a whole bunch of other bounty hunters was sent to kill somebody or capture somebody or something like that. I got to read it all over again. And what happened is that someone screwed up on a job by killing somebody, taking a pregnant girl, and this pregnant girl can unite 2 warring crime factions. And so what happened, the person who screwed everybody, that's where all these bounty hunters are trying to fight. Except for this cyborg one guy. He's trying to save her. But anyway, Boba Fett's in it. It's cool because it's Boba Fett. I'm liking this. I am liking this, okay? I am. Spider-Man Noir, this one, I didn't like this, but the first 3 was awesome. This one kind of let me down a bit. So, I mean, the thing is, the reason why I do this is because, like, if you never read them, and tells you some of these books are maybe 2 or 3 weeks old. Sorry. There's some people who gets their comments and reads them right away, and they go on YouTube and see their stuff. I'm like, dude, I can't even do that. Wow. It's gonna take me some time. Okay. But anyway, next is Batman. The Adventure Continues, number 2. This is a second printing, I believe. Because when I tried to find the first time, I got number 3. I found 1, couldn't find 2, got 3. All of a sudden, 2 comes back out. So I'm thinking this is a second print, even though it doesn't say anywhere second print. This continues the saga of if the animated series continued. Right now, Nightwing has not shown up. You got Tim Drake as Robin still, and now Deathstroke's in the picture. So now it's kind of funny. What's Deathstroke up to? Well, if you read my theory on number 3, he's trying to take out Batman. Of course, he's trying to take out Batman, but it's kind of. I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. Liking it a lot, and that's my opinion. If you like the Batman the animated series, pick up this book. You won't be disappointed. Especially Jason Todd is a big portion of that. Coming down to the last 3 books. I got more that I haven't read yet. But anyway, next is this one. This is an Fantastic Four Antithesis variant cover. I bought it because the Silver Surfer's on the cover, and this is by Alex Ross. So you can tell this is some good shit right here. The cover, that is. Story, not so much. Antithesis number 2. Basically what it is that, synopsis, you got Galactus who eats planets. He fights this guy called Antithesis from the negative zone. He basically destroys Galactus, puts him back into a new mortal again, and he's going to our universe to take over. And it's up to the Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer to stop it. Usual cosmic goodness and goodies, but to me this book just didn't hit. It makes me want. That's the reason why I didn't read the first one. I just bought it because of the cover. So no. Next, ShangChi. The Return of The Return of ShangChi. ShangChi was created years ago during the Kung Fu era. Back in the 70s, late 60s, late 60s to the mid 70s, or late 70s, there was what we call the Kung Fu era, where a whole bunch of Chinese martial arts films made it its way here and became super popular, which gave rise to Bruce Lee, gave rise to Jackie Chan, and all that other stuff. So of course they capitalized on it with ShangChi. To me, this book is a snoozer. I don't like it. I personally don't like it. I thought it was gonna be kind of cool, hip, but to me, it's this. I can tell the first issue right here. It puts things in perspective, puts the plot out there. But to me, it was too slow. But anyway, the only reason why they're putting out a new ShangChi comic book is because within next year or 2 years from now, the ShangChi movie's coming out. So they're trying to get him popular before the movie shows up. So, but anyway, to me, I bought it for number 1 to try to get a taste for it, and the taste was kind of sour for me. I've been eating some honey roasted peanuts lately. This is not sponsored, so here's the thing. Let me do it this way. Let me do this. So I'm eating some honey roasted peanuts because I'm not being paid to do this. But hey, if Planters wants to pay me, that'd be awesome. Let me open this up. I love these. Was there dry roaster too? Let me stop. Put this up. The last comic I read today was Iron Man number 1. I'm not a big Iron Man fan. In the past, when I was a kid, I loved Iron Man. But right now, I'm not a big fan of it. Right now, I'm not a big fan of it. Right now. Gives up his companies to live a normal life, to try to get back to man. But he still keeps his armor suit, of course. So I'm not liking it. The only reason why I bought it because it's a number 1. Plus, this is another Alex Ross cover. Alex Ross paints this stuff. His covers are painted. But anyway, this is a stack I read today. There's some hits, there's some misses, and that's my theory on it. Now, to tell you the truth, some of you might have read these and loved them, and that's great. But for me, I didn't like it. So, at my store, there's the free comic book day is finally showing up because other stores had their free comic book day. So it's kind of funny. I want to see how that works out. So anyway, take care of yourselves. Hope things are going well. And be fantastic. Bye.